Hey guys, I'm here with Lasso. We're gonna be training, so hop on your SSO horse and train with me. Or, you can just listen to this podcast style. Do what you want, it's your life. Anyways, I'm gonna be reading your SSO regrets, and my throat is so dry, oh my gosh. Am I dehydrated? Like, probably, most likely, but can't stop, won't stop, Anyways, I've been having my channel members pick like a video every month. For their member pick video this week, I wanted them to pick the topic of the SSO train with me. It was actually a tie, so now you guys know what train with me's are coming next. Surprise. So today I'm going to be reading your regrets. If you haven't seen this already, I posted a video on my channel a while ago talking about my SSO regrets, so we don't need to rehash that. Definitely go check that video out though, because I just laid out all of my SSO regrets, or some of them. I mean, don't leave this video, like finish this video first, then go watch that. You know what I'm saying? I am in the middle of nowhere because I was doing the doll quest and a beautiful thing happened. I was looking for one of the dolls and literally it does not exist. I was using the coordinates given to me by other people, and anyways, it doesn't exist, and I don't even know what to say at this point. I'm just like, I'm in shock, I'm concerned. She gone. She's not there. Anyways, you're like, Rose, who cares about the doll quest anymore? Well, I care because I was late to the game and I didn't do the quest until now. So okay, I'm gonna be reading member submissions first, and like little plug, if you want to consider becoming a channel member, there are special member perks, but I also am not a hater and understand that not everyone can or needs to do that. But I appreciate my channel members so much. Anyways, so the first submission is, my biggest regret was not buying the Gen 1 Arabians and American quarter horses. Yes, I totally understand. There's like nothing worse than that feeling that you missed out on a horse that's not in the game anymore in Star Stable. No, like there's probably worse things in life, you know what I'm saying? But like there's nothing worse than like Star Stable land. So yeah, I feel for you. I'm sorry for your loss. It's just annoying when horses leave Star Stable and you know that you can't buy them anymore. It's a frustrating feeling, and I am one of those people. I regret not buying Old Fjords. Someone said getting SSO sooner so I could grind more on codes and explore more. Yeah, that's fair. There is something to be said. Like even when I joined the game on this account, I mean, I had already missed so many things that I participated in on old accounts or whatever, or like before I started playing this game. Like I regret not starting earlier as well, because you just miss out on so many events. One of my biggest SSO regrets is buying a horse for my old club just to leave the club the next day, but I have grown to love that horse. P.S. I love your videos and you are what inspires me to keep playing and also to ride Western in SSO. Oh my goodness. I had somebody ask me on my Discord, they were like, Rose, how do you train and read submissions at the same time? And I was like, have you seen me train and read submissions? Like it doesn't go well for us. I definitely wouldn't buy a horse for a club and then leave the next day. Couldn't be me, but also, I mean, I've done that before. When I was younger in this game, I did buy like, not exactly like one day later, but I totally was guilty of buying a horse to join a club, and then the club like either disbanded or became like really lame within like a week or something like that. I feel like I have done stuff like that before. Not on this account though. That really sucks. Yeah. PSA, I would, before buying a horse for a club, make sure first of all you like the horse. I have horses in my stable that I've only bought for joining clubs, I'm sure, and I regret them because I don't want those horses. Don't join a club that you hate the club horse. That's probably my biggest top tip secret. Also, I am so proud to inspire you to ride Western and SSO. I love that for you. That is the sweetest. Thank you so much. Also, I was like just having like a ponder when I opened my Google form today, and there's so many responses, and I did want to say thank you guys so much for all the responses and for like participating in videos on my channel. It really does mean so much. And like when you guys send me a mail in game, it like makes my day. It's so sweet. I really do appreciate it. Even if I don't like say it every time, just know I appreciate it so much, because I do remember a time on my channel not even so long ago where when I would like reach out to get submissions or like participation and things like that, like nobody would participate, and it was like frustrating. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. It like makes me tear up a little bit inside. Okay, anyways, let's move on. Okay, someone said, hey Coco, I'd have to say that my biggest regret in SSO was not buying the apple for Spirit before he left. I had bought star coins before he left, but stupidly didn't think to buy the apple for Spirit. But when I did realize he had already left the game, wish he'd come back for a day. He's so iconic. Have a good day, Cecilia Skyleaf. I don't regret not buying Spirit. Spirit was like during a time when I must not have been like active in the game, because I don't really remember Spirit coming out very well, but I don't regret not having Spirit. I mean, he's fun to look at, and like when someone at the champ has Spirit, I'm like, oh, like it's Spirit. Like he is constantly making a face, and I'm just not a fan of that kind of behavior in my stable. We don't accept others for making rude faces, you know what I'm saying? Just kidding. dang, I'm sorry that you didn't get Spirit or feed Spirit and Apple like help. Someone said doing cringe role plays. Yeah, like, oh my gosh, especially if you do like role plays and say chat and stuff, like you don't know what people are screenshotting or not. Like I know it's like weird to think about that, but like once you've done role plays on the game, like I feel like you can't go back. I mean, you definitely can if you're like kids, like nobody cares. But yeah, I never had a time period where I was like obsessed with doing role plays. Like I feel like if I had friends who liked doing those, I was always like not interested. Even like I have one RRP video up on my channel, which is a little different than doing role plays in global, but like still, and people ask me to do them and I'm like, no, like if you didn't notice, this is not an RRP channel. Like one RRP video and 300 non-RRP videos, like you do the math. This isn't an RRP channel. Where the frick is this race? Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. A lot of these so far are similar to things I've regretted, I guess. Someone said buying the ugly Frisian horse. I got the one that looks like the sides of a toilet bowl after an unfortunate trip to Taco Bell. Oh my goodness. Wait, that's my favorite one. Don't hate on Charlie. Oh my goodness. Now I can't get that image out of my head. Like you, bro, that's disgusting. I don't know why everyone hates on Taco Bell though, honestly. And I'm not talking about my horse Taco Bell. I like posted a picture on Instagram of Taco Bell, my horse. Like I captioned it. I think I said I love Taco Bell. Not like thinking about how like a lot of people aren't gonna know or realize that the horse's name is Taco Bell. I got a lot of comments about Taco Bell that day, and I was like, you know, there's a lot of Taco Bell haters out there. Like something wrong with y'all. You need to recheck. Everyone loves Taco Bell. You know, while you're eating it, just everything tastes the same. But that's what we love about her. Taco Bell is delicious. Anyways, someone said if you can make this anonymous, they're completely anonymous. I don't even see like an email or anything attached to your submissions at all. Like it's completely anonymous. So, but I regret not realizing what I was saying and doing. Have you guys ever had this happen in your whole life? I'm not doing it again. I kind of like forgot what I was doing, honestly. I don't even know. Let's go to Silverglade. We'll run there. It's fine. I've been saving up, honestly, so I'm happy I'm doing this video. I've been saving up to buy this like black tack set they released with some of the new horses a while ago, like in July. And I mean, I think all of the saddles that they've released recently all look the same, but I bought them all. I don't know. This is like a freaking pirate outfit. Like, I don't know what that is. I don't know about this. Anyways, I'm still trying to save up for stuff with shillings, so that's why we're training as well today. Wait, why did I not realize how close my home stable is to Sieves? Like, this is super close. I'm low-key concerned. This is the hardest race, so let's do it for sure. This frog looks poisonous. From every lesson I've learned about frogs, it looks poisonous. Someone said, I regret not realizing what I was saying and doing was hurting my SSO friends around me, losing friendships to stupid things that I shouldn't have said or did. I miss them so much, but I'm glad I can look back and learn from it and cherish my friends now. I love them so much. Also, not taking my YouTube channel seriously in the beginning. I mean, I feel like this is relatable not just on SSO, but like it is kind of annoying to look back at like your old self and be like, why did I do that? But like that's part of learning and growing up. Like if you didn't have those experiences, you wouldn't have become who you are now. I look back and I'm like, why did I I mean, I didn't have drama really in school, but like there's like definitely people that I didn't get along with super well or that I would get annoyed with. And I look back and I'm like who cared? Like, why did I even let that bother me? But that's part of learning. So sorry that happened, but good thing you have good friends now, it sounds like. And yeah, like not taking your YouTube channel seriously. Yeah, it's best not to take it too seriously in the beginning because if you do, you'll be disappointed with your 4 views a year, at least from my experience. And still like, I don't like to take YouTube too seriously because for me, it's a hobby, but if it's your full-time job, you should take it seriously. I don't know. My biggest regret was wasting star coins on the Andalusian horse. The animations aren't great, especially the jumping animation. Okay, I fully disagree with this, which is fine. We're allowed to have different opinions, but I happen to adore and love the Andalusian horse. I remember when the Andalusians were released in the game and it was like, because of those memories and how amazing it was at the time and how iconic that horse breed is, I can never let go of them. I have, I think, every single coat color of Andalusian and I regret none of it. None of it. Okay, someone said, I regret not starting SSO earlier. Like Fashion Week seems so cool and they had so many events that I missed too. I'm so annoyed with myself. Yeah, like that's for sure. And I mean, even though I joined Source Stable a long time ago, I wasn't always active for those events. So like I regret like, you know, missing out on stuff too. But like I feel like a lot of you guys said a similar thing to this, which is like missing out, you know, you get like FOMO in this game. It's a real thing. The beautiful thing about that is we still have old YouTube, at least some old YouTube channels. So we can like live vicariously through that, which is like part of the reason that I have my YouTube channel for this game is for the nostalgia. I love looking back at old videos and being like, even like the videos from 3 years ago are already nostalgic because the game has changed so much. So it's like, oh my gosh, now I have like a little documentary of Star Stable, even though I started kind of late, but it's fine. We're too busy to have a YouTube channel before, so here we are. Oh, this one's juicy. My biggest SSO regret is reporting my best friend as a joke, but she ended up being chat banned for a week. Then I did it again. I thought it was so funny, and she ended up being permanently banned from the game. Oh my gosh. I regret it so much because she was a star rider and now she can only play as a free player. She doesn't get how she got banned till this day. Should I tell her? I love your videos, Rose. Oh my gosh, you're like a freaking traitor. Dude, there's something wrong with you. Like, that is not okay. I can't believe, I mean, I guess it's your SSO regret, but like, dude, this is why the report feature on this game, I'm scared of it. Like, I didn't do anything wrong in this game. I literally like don't even talk to strangers unless they talk to me first. And if they talk to me, I just say hi, smiley face. I don't do anything sus. I don't cheat. I don't even do anything except gardening, which gets me banned from the game every day. Anyways, that is super uncool behavior. I mean, I don't even know if I would, that's so annoying. If you're a star rider and you have like stuff on your account, like it's wild to me that SSO can ban you from the game. Like, you paid for this, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's so messed up on so many levels. Bro, there's something to be wrong with you. Someone said, I have a couple. First is not making friends. I used to be scared of talking online to people. I mean, like, you have no idea who they are and what they intend on doing. So basically, I used to ignore everyone. Now I am older, I realize not everyone's evil, and now I'm the one usually starting conversations in global. Also, I regret not checking which horses can wear new tack, because I recently bought the Belgian and I struggled to find good tack for it. Sorry this was long and I love your videos. As far as like not making friends in the game, yeah, like I get that. But like, I also feel like you're safer not making friends in online games. Like, it's not like a thing to regret. It's more just like being safe. But like, yeah, I could see how you would regret that, because like a lot of fun memories I have on this game are with like clubs, and in Star Stable, I feel like it's like a special, unlike other games too, but like, I don't know, there's something special about the community in this game from like old clubs and like the memories. It's super fun. But I didn't really interact or engage with people online in games when I was younger, and I think that's honestly like fine. Way to be a safety queen. You know what I'm saying? You do you. I don't talk to people in this game anymore. I mean, I don't have friends anymore in this game. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. Someone said, oh my goodness. Trying to start a club. I wasted star coins and time when I could have just joined one. Yes, me and my brother love watching your videos while we train our horses. That is so sweet. Oh my gosh. I do remember when I was younger trying to start clubs in this game, and it never went well because I can be a leadership person if needed, but I really hate taking a leadership role. I don't really like it. It's not like comfortable for me, but I do it if needed. It's a challenge. It stretches me. But yeah, I don't like being in charge and having that kind of power. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of pressure. But the thing about only joining clubs is you might not find one that like matches exactly what you want. Not saving star coins. Same. I regret so much using anything but shillings to buy clothes and tack in this game. I regret it so much. But you know, you live and you learn. Fortunately, since starting my YouTube channel, I reimbursed myself a little bit, so that's nice. This person said, okay, I have kind of a long one. So basically, I was really trying to get into a club that my friend was in, but it was taking such a long time because it was full and I had to wait until someone left it. About a month or so after I asked if I could join, the owner of the club said I could and invited me. I was so excited to go to the club meeting since I had never been to a proper one before. The next day was my first club meeting and I was, just let me tell you, so excited. I came to the club meeting like, I don't know, 20 minutes early because I was so excited. And as time passed and no one showed up, I became worried. I couldn't stop double checking to make sure I was in the right spot for the club meeting. Oh my goodness, I'm on the edge of my seat. Just to be clear, it said meetings are always in Moorland by the riding arena. I finally got sick of it, so I just wrote in the club chat, where's everyone? I felt so bad when someone wrote, we were at Steve's farm. Like, it says in the description. I was so upset, but it was my first meeting, so I still went. When I get there, they have already started on some sort of dressage lesson, so I just stand on the side. I was so confused because first of all, I didn't see my friend, and second of all, the club owner wasn't even writing anything in the chat, and they were all doing the same moves. And no, it wasn't something that they had already learned because she said, my friend, that they hadn't started anything yet. The club leader turns to me and says, what are you doing? Come here, you can just learn with us. So obviously, I go over and just start following the others, but they all start all this random stuff, and I keep running into the person in front of me. The club owner then says, it might help if you join the call, and I was like, what? And she was like, never mind, we're done anyways. I was at this point was so mad at her because I was waiting for her for like 40 minutes and there's some sort of call I need to be on. I missed the whole freaking club meeting. Like, what the heck? Then I asked her, where is, I don't know what my friend's name was. Wait, you don't know what your friend's name was? And then she said, oh, she left the club yesterday. I was so mad and I never came back. I left the club, lol. Anyway, sorry if it's too long. You don't have to read everything. Thank you for reading mine. Love you so much. I was gonna say while I was reading this, they're probably sharing information on Discord. Usually, just like a tip, I mean, from my experience, people don't use the club feature in Source Stable because it's not super user friendly. Most clubs with Discord, you need to be on Discord. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's an event coming up, they probably posted updated details on Discord and you probably just didn't check it. Anyways, I'm concerned for many reasons about that story, but sorry that happened. Someone said spending star coins on clothes / tack that had option to be bought with shillings. Like girly pop, why did I do that? Yes, oh my gosh, that's what I'm saying. Giving out my birthday, not the year though. Well, if you don't give out the year, I don't see how like why you would regret that. Like just like having people wish you happy birthday, you don't like that? I don't know. Fair enough. But yeah, once you give out information, you can't take it back. So always make sure when you're sharing personal information that it's not something you're gonna regret. That's like a real thing. Selling a limited edition horse when I was young and dumb and it never came back. Totally regret that. Oh my goodness. I regret every horse I've ever sold. Like why sell horses? Once you have it, like just freaking keep it. Like what's the point? I have a couple of videos where I sold horses on my channel. Every once in a while I'll get a comment on those videos and I'm like, bro, this video is like from 2 years ago and I've already said like I regret it. So
get off my back, I know.
But yeah, I regret selling horses, especially if it's limited edition. Like that's annoying. I'm such a collector in this game, so why would I make it make sense? You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, someone said buying a perch. It's like a virus that just lives in my home stable and it's not appreciated. I mean, here's the thing. There are people who love the Percherons. I'm not one of them, but I do have a couple Percherons now and their coat colors are really good. That's all I'm gonna say. I love the coat colors. I'm trying not to hate too much on them because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Someone said, number 1, not starting to play the game earlier. I really wish I could have seen the old graphics and buy a Gen 1 Fjord. Bro, same. 2, buying the Gen 2 Lipizzaner. What the flip was I thinking buying that crusty, musty, ugly, deformed, catastrophic monstrosity of a horse? Whoa, how did I just read that? That was impressive. With a receding hairline. Wait, do they have a receding hairline? What are you talking about? That's low-key the funniest thing I've ever read in my whole life. Like, bro. Also, I love your videos and I've been watching your videos every day for the past month. I'm not a stalker, I swear. No, that's okay. That's what YouTube is for, you know? YouTube is also my comfort place and like I'll watch someone's videos like in all my free time for like a month or months or years, you know what I'm saying? So like I am just glad that you enjoy. It doesn't make you a stalker, but thank you for appreciating my content. That's so nice of you. Joining this one club I got bullied in. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not cool, but that's like part of like the SSO regrets that I want to like make sure to include in this video. Is one thing about your regrets is like the flip side of your regrets is that you can learn from this for next time. You know what I'm saying? We'll make it a positive. I need to level up my horse though. Whoa, what's going on with this submission? Buying the Orvik ponies. They look like colored turds with legs. They are hideous. Okay, like I actually like the Orvik ponies, probably because they remind me of a simpler time in SSO and I loved them at the time. That's like one thing about buying old horses. When you're not from the time when those horses were released, you don't appreciate them fully. I feel like when you like remember when they were released, you remember when they were like the shiz. Like I remember when those ponies came out when they were like the shiz, you know what I'm saying? Like everyone was riding them and because of those memories, I can never like turn my back on them. You know what I'm saying? Okay, except for there are some horses I turn my back on. We won't talk about those. This one is bad. Like I don't know what to say. I stole my grandma's credit card and spent $100 US to buy horses, and because my account was on my father's email, he got the receipt and knew what I had done. Not my proudest moment. Okay, well, I'm glad you got caught because you low-key deserved it. That's horrible. Never should steal anyone's credit card. That's crazy to me. I would never have done that. When I was a kid, like I would never have thought of doing that. Like that's wild. Bro, I'm like kind of glad you got caught. I'm not gonna lie. I'm no snitch, but like, and it sounds like you know it, so that's good. I had the Gen 1 Appy that was so beautiful. I thought if I sold it accidentally, SSO would give me star coins or give me the horse back. That didn't work. So if you're wondering why I don't have that beautiful Appaloosa, it's because I sold it. What the heck? I have another one and it's pretty long. I hate club hopping, but of course I'm never satisfied. What the heck? So of course I joined random clubs. One of these clubs I was actually very happy with, but I got in a fight with one of them, and well, let's just say it didn't end well. I left a week later. My friend said hi, and she said why I wasn't in the club, and I totally just said, I was busy. So I'm trying to join again, and she said that she only allows loyal people. All my friends in the club are like, I'm so sorry, OMG, I feel so bad.
Dude, I'm gonna freaking kill.
All my friends in the club are like, I'm so sorry, OMG, I feel so bad, and I'm sitting at my computer being like the dumbest human being ever. What did I do? And then I said, no, stop feeling bad. It's not your fault, and I ended it. Also, love your vids, Koko. Wait, what? So you like ended being mad at yourself. That's good that you stopped being mad at yourself. You know, it happens. I'm sorry that you were not allowed back in your club, but I guess that's a lesson for you that you shouldn't club hop. It's like, it annoys club owners. I don't know if it's right or wrong. I don't really know the situation. Like, here's the thing about reading people's submissions. I only know what you guys tell me. So like, I don't know the full story. So I can't say like, this person was right, this person was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here for the entertainment, honestly. But based on what you told me, it seems like you learned your lesson. I hope that someday maybe you get let back in the club, but like, sounds like you weren't fully committed. So someone said, not ever doing reputation, like literally ever, and I'm paying the price now. Well, on the flip side, like I finished all my reputation, I think, basically. Now you have stuff to do in the game, so I'd be grateful because like, I don't know, when I was still working on my quests and stuff on this account and people were like, oh, I wish I still had quests to do, I was like, why? Like, I just want to like level up this account, you know what I'm saying? But now I understand like what they were saying, because it's once you finish all your quests and stuff, it's like, well, now what? I mean, I still play this game all the time. For me, can't stop playing this game no matter what. Have nostalgia for like going back and like leveling your account. Like, it's a nostalgic time, even though I'm not a story quest person, so I don't know why I feel so nostalgic like this, but very unexpected, but true. POV, me buying a horse that I don't need, lol. None of us need horses, but want and kinda need, yes. Sometimes I regret some of the horse names that I've picked over the years. Of course we can change them, but it costs a lot of star coins. I'd rather spend these on clothes or a new horse. Yeah, like, definitely regret some of the horse names I've picked. Like, not in like they're bad or anything, they're just dumb, like some of the names I've picked. But maybe I don't regret it because it just like reminds me of like what I was going through at that time. Like, it takes me back. Like, I had a time where I was naming all my horses like really cool, like earthy names from YouTube channels that I watched, which I think is cute. Like, and it gives me like memories of like those times, and like I named some after like friends, and you know, like it's just like, it's fun to look back. It's like a memory. So don't regret it. Unless your horse's name is like Toilet, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that a memory? Like, could be. I don't know your life. One time I bought star coins and I just started SSO, so I had like no horses and I wanted to buy an Arabian, so I went to Paddock Island because I thought they were there, but they're not. And the time the equestrian festival was there and there were 2 Arabians, so I thought I'll just buy one of them, even though I didn't really like them. So I bought the newest one, and now I just really regret not asking anyone where the Arabians were. What the heck? I cannot believe, like, my mind is blown that you didn't just Google it. You bought the ones at the equestrian festival because you couldn't find them in game? That's so sad. Here's a hint, like a tip. You can Google any of the horses' locations, Horse Stable News sometimes, or you can find them on your Wikipedia. So don't do that again. Even though I liked the Arabian I bought at the equestrian festival, it's super cute. Oh, well, the list goes on, but I'd have to say using the chat in not such a great way. Obviously that isn't now these days, but I'm talking 2019. So yeah, I've never used the chat for anything inappropriate because that's just not my personality. Like, it's good that you regret that and you see that was wrong. I know a lot of people that have gotten chat banned. Well, I don't know a lot of people, but like, I definitely know people who've gotten chat banned stuff in the past who I'm like surprised. I'm like really shooketh that you got chat banned. Like, for what? People go cray in chat in this game. I do not understand it. Anyways, I have low battery, so I gotta get my charger. During my 10 years of playing, I've gotten to max all of my horses, but along the way I sold at least 20 horses. I don't know why. I think I just told myself, I don't like this horse, I'll buy it later. And some of them were old gems, like Gen 1 Fjords, etc. To this day, I regret it so much. I cannot emphasize this one strongly enough. Like, we all regret selling horses, and if we don't, we will someday. It's not a threat, but like, you know, maybe it's a threat, I don't know. What the frick? Getting 100,000 worth of star coins without my grandma knowing? Why you guys be taking advantage of your grandmas like this? Who the frick are you guys? Knowing when she found out, over $1,000 had been spent, double weekend, on a game. She asked me about it and I lied and told her it was a hacker. Then she got refunded by the back, which gets you banned in SSO. RIP Scarlet Dodging. Now my nickname Scar makes no sense because my name is Anita Dogging. Wait, are you serious? That's what you regret from the situation? That's okay. Well, in the week time frame before I got banned, I had spent 50,000 star coins on horses and clothes. My old main, Scarlet, was at level 19 and I had been playing for 4 years. My new main, Anita, didn't even have Star Rider, so I had to convince my mom to buy Lifetime again. I cannot believe. Then I bought a curly because they were new. I regret everything. Oh my gosh, there are so many things about this story that is concerning to me. And I mean, I love the curly horses, but some would say that buying a curly horse as your first horse on the game is an interesting move. And you know, I'm not gonna touch that. I cannot believe you bought 100,000 star coins in one sitting. Like, I mean, I've probably done that like in my whole life, but I mean, don't do your grandma dirty like that. What the frick? I regret a lot about this game. One of them is definitely buying so many star coins. I started playing when I was 6 in 2016. I was a brat and my mom would buy me whatever I wanted. I'd scream and cry for them. And I bought my last 10K a couple of years ago and I've been saving ever since. I only buy things I really want now, but by paying that money, I support the game, wanting it to get better. It hasn't. I only really play for my club and friends. Oh, I fully disagree. This game has gotten a lot better, but that's a story for a different game. Yeah, I'm not of the camp that like believes SSO is gonna die. Like that's like a hoax. But as far as like your mom buying you star coins, that's yeah, that's a lot for me to take in. I feel like I've always bought my own star coin. I only bought star coins this account. I never bought star coins on other accounts, and at that point, like, I only bought star coins like with my summer jobs. Like when I was in school, I had summer jobs, and I always used my own money to buy star coins, so I don't really regret. Like, it's my own money, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this is a good one. I'm gonna read this one. I have good feelings, good vibes about this submission. I regret rushing through the main story quests. I'm non-star rider, and I was so excited when I first got the game that I just went through them so fast, simply to get them done. And a few years later, when I found out about codes, I used enough free Star Rider codes for about 2.5 weeks of Star Rider and rushed so quickly through as many quests as possible that I barely remember doing this. Sorry, that was a lot of stuff for one regret. Oh my goodness. By the way, I love your videos. Great work. Thanks. Yeah, that's like an interesting one, rushing through the main story quests. I mean, if you only have a limited time to complete those quests because you're non-Star Rider and you're using a code, like, it makes sense that you rushed through it. But I kind of like, I would say, I'm not much of a quest person, but I do get nostalgic for like old story quests that I completed a long time ago, like the main story from the old team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do kind of get nostalgic for that sometimes. I kind of like this video. I don't know why this is so rare for me, but I'm like kind of like, maybe I should level up my alt account and like do some story questing on that account. Probably not though. Doing some awkward role plays. Say no more. Missing out on events like Camp Western because of gaming burnout. I hate watching people run around with cute things from events that I missed. Also makes me want to get back and play the event. Oh my gosh, that's so real. The FOMO is like what keeps me going sometimes. Not gonna lie. 2, not buying old horses before they leave. I always seem to tell myself that I won't miss the horses, but then as soon as they're gone, I want them. I just wish SSO wouldn't remove old horses like the Gen 1 and 1.5 Gen 2 because they just don't meet the standards anymore. I at least wish that SSO would bring back with Ferdinand's horse market every once in a while to still keep hype for them alive. Reselling certain horses. For a while I would go through this phase of getting horses because I would be excited from just buying Star Coin, getting so mad I spent them all, then selling them in frustration. I don't do this anymore, but when I was a bit younger, it was a bad habit. Oh my goodness, that's rough. Overall, I have some regrets, but I wanted to end with a little more positivity. Something I definitely don't regret doing is almost naming my horse Dementia. That would have been bad. What? I'm so shook. Selling the birthday horse, being involved in toxic SSO dressage clubs, it was a nightmare, and not starting to do SSO edits sooner. Not all dressage clubs are toxic, but like, I feel like the category of toxic dressage clubs comes up a lot. I don't know why. I keep like thinking, oh, this is gonna be the last one, but like then I just see like the next one looks so interesting and I want to read it. Here, I'll read a couple while we're riding to Golden Leaf Stables, and then that's gonna be our last location, I swear. So one time I was hanging out with a girl I found on Global. We became good friends for a few years and we were in a club together. Turns out she bullied almost everyone in the club and everyone hated hated her and me. They thought I knew about what she was doing and was going along with it. This wasn't true, as I had no idea this was happening. The club we were in was really big and popular, so now every time someone from that club or anyone that knows someone in that club, they tell me I'm a terrible person, etc. I also was kicked from the club, by the way. I regret making friends with the bully and not standing up for myself and telling them all I had no idea. Is there really anything you think I should do? Because my reputation is basically ruined at this point. I have a hard time believing they would just kick you out for being associated with someone, but like, I don't know your life. That's really awful. I think you should just be honest. If that's really the truth, you should explain it, but kind of like weird that they kicked you out for being associated with someone. Like, that's a weird situation, sorry. I gave a girl my SSO password because we did horseback riding in real life and she used all my star coins. I have Star Rider, so I get 100 every week, but I don't ever buy them, so it takes a while to have enough to buy a horse. Basically, she bought 3 ugly horses and a bunch of ugly tack. She also did a bunch of my main story quests. Never give someone your password. That's literally not cool. Oh my gosh, help. Guys, I am shook. I have to leave soon, but I can't leave. I can't leave my house because I have to keep reading these. They're so crazy. This might be long, so hold in there. When I started playing at 13, I had no clue how to do anything and skipped the quests. I begged my dad for Star Rider and he bought me lifetime so I would shut up. When I came around the age of 16, my brother started playing on my account. He begged for the password and email and I gave it to him. After a few months, like 7, I noticed things were going missing. Horses, pack, clothes, everything. When I asked him about that, he said, yeah, I did that. Only because you don't need all that. I cried. What the heck? Don't give people your password, especially your brother. Like, I mean, brothers cannot be trusted, bro. Like, that's basic info. This literally keeps me up at night, but genuinely I once spent $300 of my mom's money on 3 times 10,000 star coins during a double star coins weekend. The worst part was this was over the course of 3 days and I was literally just going back for buying more, and it was to the point I had 31,000 star coins or something crazy like that. Mom was sending me the money for school shirts and was wondering why I wasn't bringing them home, and then she checked my bank statements and got mad at me. I felt so bad. Ever since then I've only spent my own paychecks on it, and this was like 3 years ago. The dishonesty, I would never have lied to my parents about money. I don't know, I never got an allowance or anything like that, so I don't know what to say. Okay, very unfortunately, I do have to end it here. Thank you guys so much for all the submissions. I am gonna collect the race XP, don't even worry. Wow, I'm a little shook right now. I regret some of those things along with you guys. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, bye.
I'm on thin ice, you'd never guess. I've been hiding a monster, keeping it quiet, I do my best.